The Sun Sign News Daily Horoscopes are for information purposes only. The Sun Sign News Daily Horoscopes are not intended to replace professional medical, psychological, legal, or investment advice. It is the intention of the author of the Sun Sign News that the daily horoscopes be used in conjunction with one's own common sense and, if warranted, the advisement of a professional and licensed physician, psychologist, attorney, or investment advisor. Welcome to another edition of the Sun Sign News. Today's horoscopic reading is for Saturday, August 12th, 2023. Calculated for sunrise, Eastern Standard Time, and beginning with the sign currently occupied by the sun. Leo. Career matters should go well for your sign today, and there should be an extra boost of good fortune when it comes to dealing with coworkers or employees. Matters involving international trade, however, could be problematic. Personal finances look very strong for your sign today, and whether single or attached, for Leos there will be no better time for romance than the morning up until about noon. The rest of the day is pretty good, but those are your best hours. Too bad the stars are not being as generous when it comes to your sign's athletic potential, because today you're likely to top out somewhere around slightly below average. Virgo. Overall, career matters should play out well for your sign today, but if you work creatively, the product of your ingenuity and the labor of your hands receive some extra fortunate stellar influences from the morning up until about noon. Money matters are looking a little shaky right now, so our advice is to avoid impulse purchases and anything high risk. While matters of romance are under good stars, it is, however, looking more practical than passionate. As far as your sign's athletic potential for today is concerned, looking at these charts, we're thinking that you've got a good chance of winding up in the winner's circle. Libra. At work or in the practice of your profession, it's your turn to shine today. This stellar influence is especially fortunate for sales and negotiations, or if you have to make an appearance before the media. Provided you don't do anything too impulsive, money matters should be stable. When it comes to your romantic relationships, the morning up until sundown offers the opportunity for fun and play, whereas sundown to midnight is the time for passion. The prevailing planetary influences for today also indicate Libra as being a powerful force in athletics. Scorpio. Today's stellar influences are giving your sign an advantage when it comes to workplace communications. Money matters are very strong for Scorpio today, and these stars indicate well-considered investments as fortunate. Intimate relationships might move a little slow for your liking through the day, but by later tonight, you should have all the interpersonal intensity that you could ever want. When it comes to athletics, well, there's probably no stopping you today. Sagittarius. Reviewing these charts, we're thinking it's going to be one of those days when it's good to be an archer. Career matters receive the star's blessing, and if you do things like manage joint assets or work in or with insurance or taxes, things should go especially well. Money matters are fortunate provided there's no rolling of the dice or similar involved. Intimate relationships are under favorable influences from morning until after midnight and should deliver whatever level of passion you're in the mood for. When it comes to your sign's athletic potential, you're looking at a day of peak performance along with the skill required to take you to the top. Capricorn. Career matters are under less than favorable stellar influences today, and group or team efforts could be especially challenging. Personal finances show some minor restrictions, but nothing too bad for the day overall. But when it comes to your romantic relationships, you are receiving a full blessing from the stars. This all-day and all-night stellar influence is especially favorable for single Capricorns on the hunt. And there's a bonus. This astrological good fortune extends to your athletic potential as well, leading us to forecast your sign as being a dominating force throughout the day, with team endeavors being especially favorable. Aquarius. Whether employed or self-employed, today's stellar influences benefit the more routine type of work that you do. Okay, yeah, the dirty or nasty or really boring jobs that you put off until the last minute. That type of work. Money Matters shows some restrictions, but under these same stars, romance should deliver. For single Aquarians, that whole workplace romance thing persists. Lastly, while your endurance should be very good, your sign's athletic potential overall is looking so-so for today, with team endeavors being challenging. Pisces, at work, in the practice of your profession, or in the management of your business, the stars are on your side throughout the day. Colleagues and professional or trade organizations can play a positive role in this. Personal money matters are under unfortunate stellar influences today, and any financial agreements, large dollar purchases, or investments should be shelved for another day. Intimate relationships, on the other hand, receive a very generous dose of good fortune from the stars and should meet or exceed any reasonable expectation. Sadly, we think the key phrase describing your sign's athletic potential for today is about so-so. Aries, according to the stars, even if you find that you're getting the stink eye from some despotic manager or unreasonable client, work matters should, overall, be pretty fortunate today. In other words, this is a good day to shut out the BS and go about your business being as industrious as you can be. Money matters continue to slide towards the shaky side of the chart, and much the same can be said about your intimate relationships if you're not careful. When it comes to athletics, the stars indicate that your speed and endurance might be a little under par today, but that your skill should be damn near off the chart. Taurus, looking at these charts, we see your sign as projecting a larger-than-life personality in the workplace today, as well as being armed with a clear mind and the ability to talk your way into or out of almost anything. Personal money matters remain under very fortunate stellar influences, and when it comes to romance, well, we see the potential for passion, but also the potential for contention. Play nice, bulls. While the stars suggest lowered energy for your sign today, they also suggest fast hands when it comes to athletic pursuits. Gemini, career matters are looking good for your sign today overall, but the morning up until about noon is the more fortunate part of the day. Money matters are under very favorable stellar influences today, and intimate relationships should prove to be fulfilling, and the stars are favorable for any sort of late-night rendezvous. When it comes to your sign's athletic potential today, we're predicting strength, speed, agility, and skill, along with the ability to work well in a team effort. Cancer, whether employed, practicing a profession, or running your own business, today's planetary positions indicate that the world around you recognizes your power and authority. Money matters continue to be under fortunate stars, and when it comes to matters of the heart, the morning up until about noon will be the sweetest part of the day. When it comes to athletic potential today, the stars suggest your sign as being so strong, so fast, and so good that you'll scare the hell out of the opposition. If you have enjoyed the audio version of the Sun Sign News, we ask that you give us a thumbs up and even subscribe to this channel if you are so inclined. That will help keep us on the air and delivering a daily dose of cynicism and sarcasm wrapped in a supercharged daily sun sign horoscope. And remember, don't blame us.